Hello students and learners, welcome to the Brainbox Tutorials. I am your teacher Priyanka and let us discuss chemistry paper of I.C.S.E class 10 semester 2 examination. So the paper, you cannot call it an easy paper as you had your maths and physics paper, and after giving English, maths and science paper, everyone must have thought that chemistry paper would also be very easy, but it was a moderate paper. I think that most of the students find chemistry a bit difficult because there are many equations to learn. So as it is a tough subject for the students. And if paper is not set very easy, so generally students think that it is a very tough paper. So many students of mine also have said this, that ma'am, the paper was very tough. Let us discuss the questions and answers of this paper. So starting with section A, question number 1. So question number 1 is MCQ, 10 MCQs are there. Number 1, the ore of aluminium is, and the correct option is D, cryolite. Number 2, hydrogen chloride gas is not collected over water as, and number A is the correct option, it is highly soluble in water. Number 3, an aqueous solution of ammonia is neutral, acidic, basic, amphoteric, and the correct option is C, it is basic. Number 4, the acid which is least volatile is hydrochloric, nitric, dilute sulfuric and concentrated sulfuric acid. Obviously it is sulfuric acid, but which one is least volatile? The concentrated one. Number 5, the gas formed when calcium bisulfite reacts with dilute HNO3, that is nitric acid. So dilute HNO3 and calcium bisulfite, so it will give C, sulfur dioxide gas. Number 6, the IUPAC name of formic acid is methanoic acid. Number 7, the metallic oxide which when reacts with HCl forms salt and water. Now carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, ammonium hydroxide, all three are non-metallic oxide. Only one is metallic oxide, that is sodium oxide. So it was very easy. Number 8, vanadium pentoxide is used as a catalyst in the preparation of C is the correct option, sulfur trioxide SO3 in contact process. Number 9, the catalyst used for the conversion of ethene to ethane, and the option is B, nickel. And last one, substance which helps to lower the fusion point of the mixture in Hall-Héroult process. Fusion point means melting point. So the correct option will be C, fluorospar. It is used as electrolyte with cryolite and alumina. Coming to section B, and attempt any 3 questions from this section. We will discuss all the questions of section B. So starting with question 2.1, define. Number A, isomerism. So the definition of isomerism will be compounds having the same molecular formula but different structural formula are known as isomers, and the phenomenon is called isomerism. Now part B is ores. So ores are those minerals from which the metals are extracted commercially at a comparatively low cost. Number 2, name the following. A, the property by which carbon links with itself to form a long chain, and it will be catenation. This was also in our MCQ yesterday, which I have uploaded. Number B, the saturated hydrocarbons having general formula CnH2n-2. Now this question is wrong. Either it will be CnH2n+2 or here it will be unsaturated. Because see, we know it that saturated hydrocarbon is only alkane, and alkane's formula is this. And this one is alkyne, and that is unsaturated. So if the question was not corrected in your classroom, then I think you can get grace mark for this particular question, because the answer can be alkyne if it was misprinted here, if it is unsaturated, and the answer can be alkane if it was misprinted here, instead of minus it was plus. Now coming to question number 2 part 3, draw the structural diagram of A, pentanol, B, propanol, C, 2-butene. Let us draw the structural diagrams of all three. Now see pentanol, pent, that means 5 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with single bond, and al, that means it is aldehyde, so CHO will be there at the last part, so C is there, H and with double bond O, and with rest of the carbon we will use hydrogen to make 4 bonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, H, H, H. So this is pentanol. Next one was propanol. All means it is an alcohol. Propan, that means 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3, and with last all, that is alcohol is added, so add alcohol to it, OH group, and rest with hydrogen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 3 hydrogen to it, 1, 2, so 3 and 4, 2 hydrogen here, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 2 hydrogen here, and this is propanol. 2 butene, butene is alkene, that means see 4 carbon will be there because it is but, and 2 butene, that is if you start from here 1, 2, so with 2 carbon use 2 bond. So second number carbon has 2 bonds and rest bonds with hydrogen. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogen, 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 1, 2, 3, 1 hydrogen here, 2, 3, 1 hydrogen here, 2, 3, 4 hydrogen. So this is 2 butene. Now number 4 is complete and balance the following chemical equations. H2C double bond CH2, that is ethene plus chlorine gas in the presence of carbon tetrachloride, that is inert solvent. It will make see ethene plus chlorine makes 1,2-dichloroethane. So either write the formula, or because here structure is given, so you can write the structure also, that is in this way, CH2, CH2 and 2 chlorine are there. So here, so that is 1,2-dichloroethane. Then here C2H6, that is ethane plus excess of oxygen, that will be, see it is normally, it is a fuel, so it is burning in oxygen. So whenever a fuel burns, it always produces carbon dioxide and water vapor. So and here also that will be carbon dioxide and water vapor. But when you balance it, it will become different. CO2, C2H6, here it will be 2, here it will be 7, so 7 2s are 14 and 2 2s are 4 carbon, that means here 4 2s are 8 and it is 14, that is 6, so 6H2O, 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12H, now it is balanced. So 2 ethane, 7 oxygen, 4 carbon dioxide, 6 water, and here CH4, CH4, so if to H I place 2, so oxygen will be 2 and 2 4, so it will be 2O2 and it is balanced. Now question number 3, 1. State the following. Number A, a compound formed when excess ammonia gas reacts with chlorine. So this reaction was very important, excess ammonia reacting with chlorine gas, and the compounds formed are, one is nitrogen gas and another one is ammonium chloride. So you can write both or a compound, so better it is to write ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Number B, a substance added to water to manufacture sulfuric acid in contact process. So at last in contact process we add oleum to water. So either write the substance is oleum or write its chemical name, that is pyrosulfuric acid. You can write anything. Number 2 is identify the gas P and Q in the reactions given below. Okay. Number A, a compound reacts with an acid to form gas P. which has no effect on acidified potassium dichromate solution but turns lime water milky. So it turns lime water milky. See, there are two gases, sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, which turns lime water milky, but carbon dioxide does not have any effect on acidified dichromate, potassium dichromate solution. So CO2 will be the correct answer, not SO2, remember. And B, a metallic nitrate reacts on heating, gives oxygen gas along with a colored gas Q. So it colored gas Q, so it will be NO2. Anyhow, it is a nitrate, so nitrate it is, so it will give nitrogen dioxide. It is colored gas because it is reddish brown in color. Question number 3, part 3, state the observation for the following. Number A, dry ammonia gas reacts with oxygen in the presence of catalyst. So this is catalytic oxidation of ammonia. So the catalyst is platinum, and we know that two reaction occurs. See, first ammonia, that is NH3 with oxygen in the presence of platinum will make nitric oxide NO, and also H2O will be formed. Then NO will with excess oxygen it will make NO2. So what will be the observation? We will see that reddish brown vapors of nitrogen dioxide we will see. And one observation is also there, that platinum, because it is heated, so we will see that platinum continues to glow even after heating is discontinued. So this is the observation of number A. Number B, excess chlorine gas reacts with ammonia gas. So this particular reaction was also important when chlorine is in excess. At that time HCl and NCl3 is formed. So a yellow colored liquid which is highly explosive, that is NCl3. So NCl3 will be formed. Or you will write yellow colored liquid which is highly explosive, that will be formed. Number C, carbon reacts with hot concentrated nitric acid. So when carbon, see, it reacts with HNO3 which is hot and concentrated, we see that carbon dioxide is formed, water is formed, and reddish brown gas, that is NO2, is formed. So the observation you can write that when carbon reacts with hot concentrated nitric acid, reddish brown vapors are evolved, that is NO2. Number 4, write balanced equation for the following conversions. Number A, carbon from cane sugar and concentrated sulfuric acid. So C12H22O11 and in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, it will make C, that is carbon, plus H2O. And now we will balance it. This will be 12 because it is 12, see, and H2, that is 11. So now it is balanced. Number B, ferric nitrate from ferric hydroxide and nitric acid. So ferric hydroxide, that is FeOH, and here 3 because it is ferric hydroxide, with nitric acid, that is HNO3. It is making ferric nitrate, that is FeNO3 thrice and H2O. And now if we balance it, so here 3H and 3, so 3H here, and it is balanced. Now next C is ammonium sulfate from ammonium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. So take ammonium hydroxide, that is NH4OH, with sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. We are making ammonium sulfate, that is NH4 plus H2O. And now if we balance it, 2, 4 2s are 8. See, if we place 2 here, 12H, and here if we place 2, so it will be 12. Right, now this is balanced. Now coming to question number 4, part 1. State the relevant reason for the following. Number A is concentrated alkali is used for the concentration of bauxite ore. That is which process? It is Bayer's process. So in Bayer's process where bauxite is converted into alumina, at that time, see, remember Al2O3.2H2O is reacted with NaOH, which is concentrated NaOH. It is reacted with concentrated alkali and sodium aluminate, that is NaAlO2. This is formed. So what you are going to say, why this is concentrated, why concentrated alkali is used? So concentrated alkali is used for the concentration of bauxite ore because concentrated alkali reacts with bauxite ore and gives sodium aluminate, which is soluble, and the insoluble impurities like ferric oxide, sand, which in your book it was written as red mud, that are removed by filtration. So that is why concentrated alkali is used. Main thing is to form dissolving compound, that is NaL2 or sodium aluminate. Now coming to 4 part B, fused alumina is reduced to aluminium by electrolysis. That means in Hall and Herold process, why are we using the method electrolysis for converting fused alumina to aluminium? So the answer will be that aluminium oxide has great affinity for oxygen, that is, it is very stable compound, so it is not easily reduced by common reducing agents like carbon and carbon monoxide. That is why electrolytic reduction or electrolysis is used. Now number 2, state one use of the given alloys. Number A is magnesium. So magnesium is used, you can say that it is used for scientific instruments, to make scientific instruments, or you can also write that it is used to make metal mirrors, and duralumin, that is for making aircraft bodies. These are the uses. Question number 3. Complete the table given below which refers to the laboratory preparation of ammonia gas. Okay, so see, laboratory preparation is of ammonia gas. The reactants used, that you will have to write. What are the products? The products are calcium chloride, water and ammonia, and that gives us a hint that the reactants are related to calcium and ammonia. Ammonia obviously it is there, but ammonium chloride is there. So one reactant is ammonium chloride plus something of calcium, so calcium hydroxide. This is used. Now products is given. Now drying agent is calcium oxide. You will write the full name. You will not write the formulas because in the filled columns, see, ammonia gas is written, not NH3. Here also calcium chloride, water, ammonia, full names are given. So here also you will write full name, not the formula, otherwise marks will be cut. So drying agent is calcium oxide, that is CaO, and method of collection, which is downward displacement of air, that we were doing yesterday in the MCQs. Now number 4, identify the terms for the following. Number A, the process used to purify alumina by electrolytic reduction. So the process used to purify alumina and not to purify aluminium. See, if it was purify aluminium, then it was Hoops process. But here purify alumina it is written, that means Al2O3 is there and that has been purified by electrolytic reduction. So in that case we are going to write Hall-Herold process. Hall-Herold's process. Remember, this is not Hoops process, this is Hall-Herold's process. Number B, the experiment used to demonstrate the high solubility of HCl gas, that experiment is fountain experiment. And number C, the chemical property of sulfuric acid to form two types of salt with an alkali. Now sulfuric acid forming two types of salt with an alkali, so we can write that its property is acidic property or dibasic acid property. And even if you write only acidic property, that will also be correct. But how does it form two types of salt? See, with NaOH, it is forming NaHSO4 also and Na2SO4 also. So, two types of salt it can form. So, this is its acidic property, or properly you will write that its dibasic property, because H2SO4, so it has two hydrogen. Now next question 5 is number 1. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following. A is action of heat on manganese dioxide and concentrated hydrochloric acid. So manganese dioxide, that is MnO2 with concentrated HCl, and heat is given. So one salt will be produced of manganese, that is manganese chloride. Water and greenish yellow gas, that is chlorine gas, will be formed. Number B, zinc reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to form zinc chloride. So first one we have not balanced. Let us balance it. Let us see if it is balanced. Manganese, chlorine 2. So here it will be 2H. I think now O is not balanced. Okay. It will be here, then 2O. Here it will be 4 HCl, not 2. And it will here be 2 Cl2. Now it is balanced. Oh sorry, Cl2 is already balanced. Now 2 Cl here, 2 Cl here. So it is 4. So Cl, so it is 4 Cl. Now it is balanced. Now zinc reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to form zinc chloride. So zinc reacting with HCl, which is dilute, and making zinc chloride, ZnCl2, and also H2 will be formed. And now we can balance it. So if we write 2, so H is 2, Cl is 2, zinc is there, so it is balanced. Remember, you will balance it. If you keep it like this, so even though the equation is correct, but if you have not balanced it, you will not get any marks. Now number 2, select the right answer from the brackets and complete the statements. In electrolysis of fused alumina, the anode, that is plus electrode, is made of gas carbon or graphite. It is made up of graphite. And the product formed at cathode, that is at minus electrode, is oxygen or aluminium. See, aluminium is plus, so aluminium will go at cathode, attracted by the negative terminal. Now moving on to part 3, give the IUPAC name for the following. See, 2 carbon are there and with double bond, so it is ethene. Here 1, 2, 3 and the third aldehyde, see CHO is there. So it is CHO, that is ul, and methane, ethane, propane, so propanol. And next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are there, all with single bond, so this is pentane. But 1, 2, 3, third number carbon has one methyl, so 3 methyl pentane is right. Now moving on to part 4, study the diagram which shows the brown ring test and answer the questions given below. Okay, number A is which ion is determined by brown ring test. So ion is nitrate ion, that is NO3 ion, negative NO3 ion, nitrate ion. Number B, why is freshly prepared iron sulfate used in the test? See, freshly prepared iron sulfate is used because on exposure to the atmosphere, ferrous sulfate is oxidized to ferric sulfate, which will not give the brown ring. This was also in our MCQ yesterday. Number C, name the substance Z that is below. So this is sulfuric acid. So substance Z is concentrated sulfuric acid or H2SO4. Now question number 6. Part 1. Distinguish between the following as directed. Number A is sodium sulfide solution and sodium sulfate solution using dilute H2SO4. So see, if we use sodium sulfide, that is Na2SO3 with dilute H2SO4, we will find salt, water and sulfur dioxide gas. Now if we balance it, S is balanced, 2 is balanced, okay, it is already balanced. And then sodium sulfate, that is Na2SO4 with H2SO4, then there will be no reaction. Now इस केस में ये तो मैंने इक्वेशन लिख के दिखाया. If you write the equation like this, that will also be okay. Or you could have written like this also, that sodium sulfite solution reacting with dilute H2SO4 will give sulfur dioxide gas, and Na2SO4 reacting with H2SO4 will have no reaction at all. That will also be correct distinction. Now number B is lead salt solution and zinc salt solution using NH4OH solution in Icse. This is from Ammonia chapter, and this was also in your analytical chemistry. So you will take a lead salt and will take a zinc salt. So let us take lead nitrate, that is PbNO3 twice, and take zinc nitrate, that is ZnNO3 twice. When we react them with ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, see PbNO3 twice will give lead hydroxide, okay, and this will be a precipitate of white color, which in excess NH4 solution will be insoluble, it remains insoluble. And zinc nitrate with NH4OH will give zinc hydroxide, which the color of is, the precipitate's color is white gelatinous, and this is soluble in excess NH4OH. So because here it was written NH4 solution in excess, so main thing will be that it becomes, the precipitate is insoluble, and in zinc the precipitate becomes soluble in excess NH4OH. That will be the correct distinction. Now part 2, give one word for the following statements. Number A, the compounds of various metals found in nature with earthly impurities. So the name of the compounds of various metals which are found with earthly impurities, they are minerals. Remember, minerals. And number B, a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or a metal and a non-metal in specific ratios, that is alloy. This is very easy. Now to part 3, identify the acid in each case. Okay, number A, the acid formed when sulfur reacts with concentrated nitric acid, that will be sulfuric acid H2SO4. Number B, an acid which on adding to lead nitrate solution produces a white precipitate which is soluble on heating. So see, this will be this will be lead nitrate solution, that is PbNO3 twice with an acid is making a salt which is actually a white precipitate, so that is lead chloride, PbCl2. So that means HCl. So the answer is an acid, that means which acid? Hydrochloric acid is there. Now number C, the acid formed when potassium nitrate reacts with a least volatile acid. That means KNO3 is reacting with least volatile, that is H2SO4. So that acid is nitric acid HNO3. Now moving over to our last question, number 4, match column A with column B. This is aldehyde. So the functional group of aldehyde is CHO. So this is number 1. carboxylic acid, the functional group is COOH, so this is number 2, and alcohol functional group is OH, so this is number 3. So here we have got the solution of this chemistry paper, and as I already said that it was not a very easy paper, but after solving it I found that it was not that difficult. You cannot call it a difficult paper. It was a moderate paper, you can call it, moderate one. Now tell me, how was your chemistry paper? Write to me in the comment box any question which you have done wrong or you think that the answer would be different. Tell me in the comment box. Let me also know how much you are getting in it. And I think you are preparing for your next exam, for bio exam also you are preparing. I will bring MCQs on biology also very soon. Until then, keep practicing. Bye-bye. Jai Hind.